All right, we are live here at Waconia High School for the first home opener of the 2025-26 Minnesota State High School League wrestling season. This is Jeff Catherman on the mic. Really blessed and grateful to be broadcasting with you here tonight. We are going to have a quadrangular dual meet with some familiar foes down the road here in Southwest Twin Cities with the Minnetonka Skippers, the Eden Prairie Eagles, and the Chaska Chanhassen Stormhawks. Stormhawks will be the first duel. Second duel will be against Eden Prairie. Third duel on this mat will be against Minnetonka. Want to start out with some thank yous, as we always do, of our platinum sponsors of the program. Big thank you to these 6 sponsors: Nate Matoshik and the Matoshik Agency of State Farm, also known as Nate's Farm. Thank you. Hancock Group, Remax Advantage Plus, Matt Turek, one of the best realtors around. Thank you, Matt, and the Hancock Group. Search Engines MD, Mike Donovan, many thanks to Mike, all the contributions over the years. Always Best Care Senior Services, one of our Hall of Famers, Rick Selvey, his company. Rise 48 Equity, a new platinum sponsor this year. Thank you to all the folks at Rise Equity 48. Rise 48 Equity, I hope I got that right. And then M&M Home Contractors, Inc., with Mike Fritz, another new platinum sponsor this year. So thanks to those. We'll recognize those every live stream. And then today's unique event live stream sponsor is our friends at Victoria Automotive Repair. Mike Cook, one of our one of our board members and one of our big sponsors of the program. Thank you, Mike. And to check out his company in Victoria for brakes, diagnostics, tires, suspension, cars going wrong, he's got a solution for you, and also car sales as well, some used car sales for Mike and the folks at Victoria Automotive Repair. We're about 10 minutes away from the first whistle, so still getting through some warm-ups. We will get started. Join us back here. Get comfortable. And for those that are looking for the, I'll give you a little bit of a mat assignment. We've got 4 live streams today. This is the only one with commentary, but the Waconia JV and girls will be on mat 3 live stream all day tonight or all night. The away varsity boys matches are going to be on mat 2 next to us right here. So go to mat 2 for the other away home varsity matches. And then the away JV and girls matches will be on mat 4. So 2 and 4 away teams, 1 and 3 Waconia versus the other teams. So excited to get started here in a little bit. Appreciate everyone joining. We also want to give a shout out as well. Couple of announcements while we're at it. You know, if you are enjoying this live stream, we do this for free. And so if you are so inclined, we'll put a link. Got a link in the comments in the YouTube channel. We'll put a link in the comments on the stream. You know, consider a donation to Waconia Wrestling Club. We provide this service for free to all of you because we want to grow the sport of wrestling. We also want to recognize our kids. So give a shout out to us on from a financial perspective on givemn.org. We want to thank everybody who donated to our Give to the Max campaign. That campaign and the donation link is alive year-round, so check us out there. Also, if you are enjoying this live stream, or consider to like this on the stream, give us a subscribe, and then click the notification bell as well. That helps us from an engagement perspective and other metrics. So we'll be starting here probably in about 10-15 minutes. Appreciate everyone tuning into Waconia Wrestling Live tonight. Thank you. Okay, we're ready to get started here. Coin flip coming up. Home opener, Waconia versus Chaska. Rematch of the section semifinals last couple years.
Event number 1, Chaska will be registered as a guest. And event number 2, Prairie will be a guest. Prairie will be read as a guest.
Want to give another shout out, thank you to our live stream event sponsor today, Victoria Automotive Repair. All the information you can find on Victoria Automotive Repair, you can find in the comments and YouTube in all of our streams. So many thanks to our partners there. We're going to be starting off 107 here. We'll see a lot of young and kind of emerging wrestlers here in this Wildcat roster, a little different from last year. Lost, I believe it was five or six starting seniors. And it looks like we're going to have Walter Muse out of Chaska. So Gehrig Patrick with the early takedown. Here goes near side cradle. Patrick was a very active youth wrestler, very light. So this is as a sophomore. He's finally kind of in that varsity weight class. And older brother of one of our stars on the girls' side, Breslin Kirkpatrick. I'm sure they've had a lot of battles at home. Now they're getting to show it on the high school mats here this year and last year. Kirkpatrick's working this bar on the edge. Might be going back to the cradle. But Muse, the 7th grader, doing a good job here of kind of weathering the early storm. No pun intended. Patrick with the far side cradle. Has it locked up, getting back points. Kind of trying to adjust that little shoulder blades. Referee gives him 4 points on the edge. We'll make it 7-0. And an escape there for Muse. The new scoring rules that went into effect last year, just lots of points available to be scored. Patrick's in another double leg here, and he's going to get another 3 points, make it 10-1. Short time remaining in the first period.
At 107 pounds, Minnetonka will send out Cootie, and he'll be attempting a forfeit.
So that's the end of the first period. A lot of points scored up by Mr. Kirkpatrick, and he's going to defer. Muse is going to go down. Stormhawk lineup. It's going to be interesting. A lot of seniors on this roster, and a mix of a lot of up and comers on the Waconia roster. No takedown awarded yet. Or I'm sorry, we started top. So Garrett Kirkpatrick kind of working for another cradle. He's gonna cut. Muse now with the shot. Good hips by Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick off to a nice start this year. I believe he was top 4 in both the first tournaments we had at the Tonka Turkey Tussle and the STMA Invite this past weekend. There's a kind of a chin whip for Kirkpatrick. Gets the takedown. And referee time. I think headgear fell off. Muse doing a good job of getting out on bottom. Single leg here position for Kirkpatrick. Muse trying to stuff the head. There's a takedown for Muse. 20 seconds left. 13-6 now. Stall warning. He's going to finish the period on top. So good period there for Muse. They're falling down 13-2. Storms back 13-6. Patrick up to his feet. Packers away. It's going to be 14-6 now. Front head position here. And there's a takedown for Kirkpatrick. He's got a near side cradle now. See if he can get this locked up. Our far side cradle there. Gehrig was quite the wrestler in youth with these cradles. I believe it was the 2017, 2018 year. I believe he was team MVP for youth. One of the lightweights, I think he was either 45 or 55 pounds, one of those years. 17-6. Muse doing a good job working. Patrick's up 17-7. Double leg. And there's a takedown for Kirkpatrick, 20-7. He's going to need to cut him if he wants to get a tech. And get one more takedown. He just got 15 seconds. Shot there for Muse. He's trying to go dump. Hackman wants him to get around, but I don't know if we're going to get that. So good match to start this duel. Kirkpatrick with the 20-8 victory. Start us out. So we'll put 4 points on the board for the Wildcats. It'll bring us to 114.
And then one at 114 pounds for the Stormhawks, Caleb Scooter. Currently weighing at 114 pounds, Will Catherman.
I'm going to see Will Catherman here versus one of the Fearhelm brothers. This is Caleb, 8th grader. Catherman, the freshman. Early takedown here for Catherman. Don't think he gave the takedown there. There's the takedown. Oh, 6-1 here. I think Catherman might be looking to work on top for a little bit. Got cross wrist ride here for Catherman. Couldn't quite get that tilt, and so he's going to let him go 50 seconds. Oh, big throw here for Catherman. He's got him on his back. Caught an underhook. This will be 2. Near fall, but no loss of control yet for Catherman. Off the mat, 12-3. They gave the escape there. That short time here in the first, a lot of points. Coach Sikora checking the score. Catherman gets the choice after Fearhelm deferral. It's going to go down. Catherman, another wrestler, off to a really good start this year. Won the Tonka Turkey Tussle, start the season, and then a couple of Maple Grove and Rogers, and then really exciting tournament last Saturday, Estime Invite champion, won in a dramatic double overtime match there. So he's up 14-3 now, minute 30. He's trying to go with the cradle. Key to this duel will be bonus points, but especially pins. Shot from Fearhelm, kind of extended here. Ooh, he's going to go cradle. This looks pretty tight. He's got a lot of time to work here. He's got 50 seconds. This would be really big for the team. There's a big fall for Catherman at 114. team's needing this. Senior laden Chaska Chan and Catherine. Another strong effort there at 114. So we're move up to 114. I'm sorry, 121. We'll see another new starter in the lineup. Owen Voss. And this is going to be the other Fearheim brother. So Catherine, that pin makes it now 10-0 to start the duel. First two weight classes. Voss, another winner of the other winner with Catherine at the Tonka Turkey Tussle, having a great start to his varsity career. Really looking good at this weight class, very active, really good on top. He's been kind of waiting in the wings for a few years on JV, and he's going to get his shot this year in the lineup. The ref's not, he's being pretty consistent, but he's kind of giving a lot of reaction time on these takedowns and making sure you're in control where you're standing before he gives that takedown reward. So Wildcat wrestlers are going to have to be aware of that, adapt to kind of the rules of the game here. Voss, the oldest of the Voss brothers. You're a pretty big family. You got younger brother Nolan, who's a 7th grader, and youngest brother Easton is a 6th grader. So we'll have all three Voss bros in the high school program next year. Shot there for Fearhelm. Nice hips there by Voss. Short time. Voss in on a takedown, or I'm sorry, single leg. See if we can get this takedown. Good defense there for Fearhelm. Voss starting the second period on bottom. Fearhelm, one of the stars on the Chaska, or it's either Chaska or Chan high school cross country team, and in track, very accomplished distance runner. Voss here in the sit-out position, trying to hand fight on bottom. Good idea. Fearhelm doing a nice job just staying with. No loss of control here. Voss went for the kind of the reversal and gets the escape. So nice job there, knowing what he needs to do. A lot of effort here for both wrestlers. This comes down in the third period. It's going to be who's in the better shape. Both exerting a lot of effort right now. Fearhelm just kind of relentless on this attack, but Voss did a nice job of hanging with him. Voss trying to keep his hips up. 17 seconds to go. It's going to be an important position in this match. Good job by Voss fighting off that leg attack.
Looking good. 7 seconds. Just not good, man.
And that's going to be 1-0 lead going into the third. Fearhelm's going down. Voss really good in the top position. See if he's going to try to get this right out or if he's going to cut and try to take him on his feet. Really good in this cross face position. He's got Fearhelm extended now, going with cross face. Voss got to keep that forward pressure.
He's hanging around. Let's go. Get out. Signal. Let's go. On man number 2 for Minnetonka. 133 pounds.
Fearhelm to his feet. It's going to be a stall on Voss. He's got to either mat return him or cut him. It's going to be an escape there for Fearhelm, 50 seconds. As I mentioned, it's going to come down to who's in the better shape right now. Coming off of that cross-country season, my money might be on Fearhelm, but Voss is proving me wrong. He gets the late takedown. He's got a lead now, 4-1, 30 seconds to go. It's kind of one of those toss-up matches. If you were to look at the lineup card. Short time. Oh, and then a tilt there at the end. 2 near fall. Nice job by Voss. Just continuing to look and score points. And he's going to take the win 6-1 here at 121. And we will be moving up to 27.
On man number 1 for Chaska Stormhawks. Chaska Chaska, 127. Charlie Kupla. At 127 for your Waconia Wildcats. Ian Olson.
We're going to have Ian Olson here, senior, versus freshman Charlie Kuklock. And Ian has also been off to a really good start to his senior campaign. It's a state qualifier last year at 114. Ian's looking to score big here. He's looking for the fall. Ian, he's got a nice half. Nice fight there by Kuklock. He's going to get away, but 4 points for Olson. 10-2 now. Nice double leg here for Olson. He's looking to transition that to a turn. He's got I think an armbar half and gets it. Nice tight turn there for 4th straight win of the duel to start. The Wildcats up now 19-0. But we're gonna be heading into some of the more talented Chaska Chan wrestlers here in the middleweights. And Wildcats a little bit injury bug here in the middleweights. So we're going to see a newer wrestler. We got 8th grader Bo Gelshus coming for the Wildcats. He made his debut this last week ago at Maple Grove. Sorry. There's a new feature on StreamYard here that has timers on our banner, so trying to turn that off. And then he's got Jaden Nunsinger, state qualifier last year at 127. Nunsinger, a sophomore. And Bo's gonna really just try to keep this, defend bonus points, and try to stay off our back in this match here. That's his assignment. I think he knows that. Nunsinger's job is to try to work for that pin, help the Stormhawks climb back here. So after this weight class, it is all seniors and a couple of juniors for the Stormhawks. So they have done a nice job of retention in this senior class for sure. Far side cradle here for Nunsinger. He's trying to get this tight, walk it over. And nice job here, both wrestlers. 4 points for Nunsinger, and Gelshus fights off that pin. 10-1. All these different ways to score, all the 4-point near fall and 3-point takedown. The tech falls can happen fast. If you're up by 15 or more, it is a tech fall. The match is over. That's 5 points for your team. If you get the pin, 6 points, or if you get a forfeit, 6 points, or medical forfeit or default. If you win by 8, between 8 to 14, you're gonna get a major for your team. That's 4 points. And the regular decisions, between 1 and 7 points is going to be a regular decision, 3 points for your team. Twelve to 1. We're into the second period now. And Nunsinger's going to kind of release. Gelshus didn't really kind of a half-hearted ride there. Try to work from his feet. It's a single leg here for Nunsinger. And you go straight to a cow catcher. One way or another, this is going to end the match, whether it's a tech fall or a pin. Gelshus is going to try to get back to his belly, and he does. Nice job by Gelshus. Fighting off a team point there. And 5 points for Nunsinger from that tech fall. So it's going to be 19-5, heading into 139.
139 pounds on mat number 1 for the Stormhawks. Melvin Kripke. For your Waconia Wildcats, 139 pounds, Cooper Gamble.
This is Meldon Kurtich for the Stormhawks. Junior Cooper Gamble for the Wildcats. I would say this is another kind of a toss-up match here. Front head position here for Kurtich. Gamble showed a lot of toughness. He wrestled, I believe it was Connor Peterson at Maple Grove last week, and really fought hard, presented himself well, stayed in the ties, even got in a leg. I mean, this type of toughness is what I love to see out of Cooper. He's really improved, especially from the youth days. And really kind of developing a good feel here. Curtis is behind. See if they're out of bounds. A good effort there by Gamble to not concede that position and keep wrestling through it. So we're still scoreless. Two-on-one tie here for Kurtich. See if he can kind of use it, create an angle. Nice hand fighting here for Gamble. Yeah, he's really improved in the hand fight year over year. And that's what's required really to ascend the ladder in really all levels of wrestling, but especially the varsity high school levels, is the hand fighting skills. Getting to ties, clearing ties, using your ties to create angles and offense. Set up your attacks. So scoreless going into the second. Gamble's going to go down. Gamble to his feet. Nice job. Scores first.
On mat number 2 for the Minnetonka Skippers, 145 pounds, Boston Pierre. On mat number 2, 145 pounds for the Prairie Eagles, Tommy Woodford.
A shot there. Nice re-attack here for Gamble. Excellent stuff. He's taken now a 4-0 lead and has an armbar right side. My other right. He's trying to walk it over. He's a little bit high on this. I don't know how tight it is. But that was a great sequence there for Gamble. Down blocked and went behind and went straight to armbar. Excellent stuff. And a right out here would be really important. And Gamble does. And looking good on top here, too. Yeah. Kurtic is go neutral. I think that's the right decision. So Kurtic is going to be looking either feet to back or he's got to dial up 2 takedowns here to take the lead. Again, Gamble's doing a nice job of staying in center. He's not fading to the edge, but don't jinx him. Good slide by attempt here and circle in. If you're to really, with the out of bounds rules now, where the refs have to either call action or stalling or fleeing, it really just enforces the mindset just to stay with your butt to the center of the mat. You'll avoid any unnecessary stalling call. There's the shot from Kurtic. Nice. Again, Gamble just doing a good job of staying in position. Snap, cleared, 20 seconds. Kurtic is going to be starting to sprint here. Let's see if Gamble can circle in. Stays in center, he's going to be in good spot. He's going to avoid stalling. That's okay. His first stall call, 4 seconds left. He'll take that. That's a huge win here for Cooper Gamble at 139 pounds. Excellent stuff. That's a toss-up match. Wildcats are looking to win. They do. They're in a builder lead now, 22-5. We're going to have the debut of Jackson Nielsen here at 145. I saw the weigh-in sheet, and I did not really believe that. Nielsen has been coming back from injury, and he's been doing some lacrosse stuff. But this is 9th grader Jackson Nielsen, and he's got a tough task here against senior Dane Kroll. And Jackson started wrestling a few years ago and really big time football lacrosse player, but really loves wrestling here. He's got a tough task with Kroll. He's got a far side cradle, looks really tight. So there's a pin there for Kroll. Nielsen not happy with that. I like the attitude and the effort. Good to see him on the mat, though. And that's, always remember your first varsity match. He'll remember that one, and I know it'll motivate him. So we're moving up to 152.
The Stormhawks send out John Sandoval. 152 points. Cooper Kuzman.
Well, now senior versus senior here. We got Cooper Kuzman for Waconia. And the starting center midfielders for the Wildcats versus John Sadarov for the Chaska Stormhawks. Koosman had a great soccer season this year. Nice shot. And Scott Sadorov in problem if he can get that arm over. Sadorov doing a nice job of scrambling here. He's trying to can almost elevate this. Oh, I would have liked to have seen that play out. That was a good position there for Koosman. There's a outside single leg, kind of a similar position. Really good flexibility here for Sadorov. Koosman's got to elevate that leg or kind of cut back the right side. There we go. There's the takedown and back points. That was what I was talking about. Sadorov was kind of flirting with danger there. And now Koosman's got a half. Oh, good shoulder flexibility here for Sadorov. Oh, no, he only got 2 back points there, but it's a fun first period, though. Leg right here for Sadorov. Second period, Koosman chose bottom. Koosman's got to swim out of that. Sadorov really high on this leg ride. And he's adjusting. And a nice job there for Koosman, just kind of working through the position. He gets the reversal. He's looking for a near side cradle here. Again, really flexibility here for Sadorov. Koosman's got him in trouble. He's got a minute to work. And he's going to let it go. I think he's going to try to get more turns here. I think the coaches will take a tech fall here. But pin would be nice. Koosman leading 11-0. Now a leg ride here for Koosman. And potentially dangerous. Ref didn't like where that shoulder was going. I don't hate that call. I don't want to see kids' shoulders get blown out in December 11th here. We got a lot of season left. But really good ride here on top by Koosman. Kind of understands this leg ride really good. He stays in pretty good position on it. He's working him over tough. And that's going to be the end of the match. Another 4-point near fall. That's going to be 15-0 tech fall win for Cooper Koosman over John Sadorov. Nice win by Koosman. Getting bonus points for your team your senior year. Wildcats have kind of won the matches they needed to, especially with couple starters out.
On mat number 1, Chaska Stormwatch is another 160-pound Tyler Pepinoff. Mat number 1, Waconia Wildcats, Blake Miller.
All right, we got junior Blake Miller and Tahir Pelvanoff out of Chaska Chan. Pelvanoff a junior as well. Miller off to a really good start here. A lot, Koosman placed top 6 along with can't remember if Miller, I'll have to look back at the STMA results. But there were several placers the Wildcats had this Saturday. It was a great tournament. And Blake's been wrestling really, really well to start the year. Had some tough matchups this weekend. There's another takedown here for Miller. Really, really effective on his feet. Although reversal here for Pelvanoff. Miller was just short of placing last weekend. Koosman did place. What was that? Koosman placed 6th. Team placed 3rd overall. It's a great event this past Saturday. It's not really with a full lineup of kids. A couple of starters out. So Miller trying to work off the bottom here against Pelvanoff. 6'3". Tough ride here. A nice job by Miller. 6-3. I'm sorry, 7-3 is what it should be, I think. Another double leg here for Miller. Going to finish the period on top. A lot of points scored. 13 points scored that first period. Miller's choice going down. This is a position Miller's been getting a lot better at. I know it's been a focus area for him. Very good on his feet. And continue to work on the mat wrestling. We'll restart, minute 25 to go. So for those that are kind of looking for results on track, Minnesota High School League has moved off of track wrestling, and all the results are available on USA Bracketing. So if you want to kind of follow along in tournaments and even this duel, the results will be on usabracketing.com. You got to set up a free account, and then you log in every time. And you get texts. You can get all kinds of similar functionality to tracks, a little bit of a different UI. USA Bracketing is the USA Wrestling now in-house software, tournament management software that the high school league has switched to for weight management, and then all these events now are free for them to put on USA Bracketing this year. So a little inside info there. 45 seconds to go. Good ride here by Pelvanoff.
172 pounds, and number 2, the Prairie Eagles, Matt Anderson.
Good job there for Miller. Just kind of kept at it, kept working. There's another double leg for him. It's really tough in these double legs. Good head position. And that's going to be the end of the second period, 14-3. But Miller had to really work there for that escape prior to that takedown. Really good crowd here tonight. For those that are on live stream, you're missing out in historic Waconia High School main gym. But we're glad that you're on the live stream. We're glad that you're watching, hopefully enjoying. Watch these kids really showcase their skills, their talents. Great sport of wrestling. Miller in on another double leg here. Good defense by Palvanov. Miller trying to hook that ankle and does. He's going to give the escape, see if he can get one more takedown, would make it a tech fall. Nice right side single leg. He's going to get that, and that's going to be another takedown, another tech fall for the Wildcats. As we head into the upper weights, 172 will be next up.
At 172 pounds, on mat number 1, the Stormhawks send out Josh Schmidt. At 172, mat number 1, the Waconia Wildcats, Mason Reiner.
So we got junior Mason Reiner here against senior Josh Schmidt. This will be a good matchup here. Nice dump by Schmidt. But Reiner can be a little funky at times. He's got to be careful he doesn't get pinned. There's the takedown. Schmidt, I believe, was a state pole vault champion. I know he was at least top 2 these last couple years. But super talented on the track and field surface. Working a cross wrist tilt. And a leg ride. Reiner had a really good tournament on Saturday. Also finished on the podium. Top 6 in a really tough tournament up in STMA. Over 80 ranked wrestlers across all those weight classes. Really some big top teams. Casson, Simley, STMA, of course. Perham, Staples. So that was a grind Saturday. These kids wrestled hard. And on another shot here by Schmidt. Waterfall position here for Reiner. Little fun facts about each wrestler. Reiner, Mason is very big in the horse wrangling business, buying and selling horses, training horses. Family has a stable of horses there. All the kids and Mark and Ann are raising, and kind of a hobby farm of sorts. So Mason really very much a Renaissance man himself off the mat. The oldest brother of the Reiner, the Waconia Reiner clan. So second period now. And Reiner's job really is to kind of, again, Schmidt's kind of got his number here a little bit. He's trying to battle here. Just think about team points, number one. Net as many points as you can for your team. If you can't get the dub, trying to prevent pins, trying to prevent bonus points, just wrestle hard. That's what Reiner's doing here. Oh, he's got a reversal. Almost a reversal. Oh, that. We're rolling around here. Good. I like the job by the referee. Just kind of let it play out. So no change. So Schmidt's still leading, but he was on his back there for a half a second. Referee's going to stop it here. We got a minute left. Schmidt's going to cut Reiner. And so we're 6-2 now. See if Schmidt goes down in the third, because Reiner is really good on top as well. And he's really improved in the hand fight here. I like this 2-on-1 position for him. He's not going to be a big leg attack guy. He's going to be kind of an upper body, slide bys, scrambling. We watched him since he's been in kindergarten. Good, really good physical tie here. It's still 6-2 here, and then about 10 seconds left. Oh, nice shot there for Schmidt. Just kind of changed levels. There, kind of got Reiner a little bit flat-footed. No, you're in the middle of that camera. This camera. Yeah. So Reiner getting his right on top here. Granby roll for Schmidt. Oh, and nice hip heist there for Schmidt on that mat return. There's a fall for Schmidt. Yeah, that was a kind of a tight match up until that big, just kind of caught Reiner. A nice kind of hip heist. And Mason's going to think about that one, but he wrestled hard, and sometimes those things happen. So that's going to get Chaska Chan a little closer here. And now we're going to have Jacob S.
At 199 pounds, store box sent out by Michael. At 189 pounds, Waconia sent out Jacob S.
Okay, I'm not sure who this is for. Chaska Chan, we got.
Stormhawks sent out Micah Schmidt.
Okay, this is
Schmidt, event number 1.
Micah Schmidt. So it might be maybe a relation to Josh. Not sure, but it's a common last name, so who knows. But we got Jacob S., sophomore. He's had a really good season as well. He was 4th this weekend at STMA Invite. And last year kind of flashed a little bit on varsity, and here he is this year. His older brother ahead of him, along with Sawyer's in those weight classes there. So young Jacob's turn here, and also backup running back on the varsity as a sophomore. Nice accomplishment there. So this should be an interesting match here. There must be bumping up Gillette to 215. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right. I don't know why they would do that. But we'll have to see how that plays out. Nemitz is out at 215 due to injury from the STMA Invite. So we'll see Tito Zong at 215 for the Cats. Presume we'll see Gillette.
And heavyweight down at number 2.
Could come down to heavyweight here. But if S can win this puts the duel away. The task here for S is to not give up bonus points. A little bit of blood time here for Schmidt. So even if this comes down to tiebreakers, I think the Wildcats have this duel, assuming no one gets a team point deducted. So the Wildcats have already won 7 matches. To the Stormhawks' 3. Trying to do the math in my head, but try not to look too far ahead, but I can't help it. When I started kind of my career in the program by analyzing matchups and projections for our youth coaches, lineup configurations, things like that. So I always geek out on who needs to do what as we remain, kind of the task at hand or the duel at hand. Who needs to do what to win a duel? Right now, it's just wrestle hard. Hopefully the wrestlers aren't here to listen to what I say. So we're back. Schmidt and S. S has become really good hand fighting. I think he's still kind of finding his offense, but he is a super strong kid and is very good at hand fighting. Staying in the ties, staying in good position, staying in a good stance. Kind of all the building blocks of a really good set of fundamentals. Especially as a sophomore at 189, you're wrestling with big boys at these weight classes. So front headlock position here for S. See if he can turn this into a go behind, and does. Like I said, if the Wildcats can win this match, the duel is over. They'll still wrestle 215 and 285, but they will have clinched the duel. Not too bad if we can do that, especially with several starters out. Against a very senior-laden Chaska Chan, an improved squad. So S is going to take his 3-0 lead into the second period here. He's going to choose down. He stays in good position here. That's nice job. Nice sit out, do a stand up. Really good fundamentals. He's going to take a 4-0 lead. Ooh. Found an underhook at the end there and just kind of ran out of bounds. And that's a position I want to see us continue to get comfortable at. He has the strength up there. Usually kind of works with collar ties, inside ties, but develop attacks from an underhook. Oh, there's a nice lefty single leg. Ooh, that was sweet. Just changed levels there. Seven to 0 now. A minute to go here in the second period. Again, that kind of that early hand fight, really, you could see that paying off there. He, kind of touched the head and then just disappeared on that single leg shot. So anticipating the hand fight and made Schmidt just a little bit susceptible on that single leg attack. So S is going to let him up. He's going to keep working from his feet. By far his best position here. I like the choice. Really heavy on the head. Nice go behind again. 10-1. Jacob S scoring lots of points here. I love to see this. Trying to work a lefty half, power half. And just I like to tell kind of histories of some of these kids. S didn't start his career until I think it was 5th or 6th grade. And you could tell he had a lot of potential, just pretty raw, but a great athlete. And so just really has kept working hard, put on a lot of muscle mass. He went from 2 years ago, went from like kind of 125 to like 170 this past year. And here he is a full, I'd say close to a full 189. So we're going to go on our feet, 10-1. Us continue to work the head here. Just working that snap down, go behind. Nothing crazy. Nothing doesn't have to be complicated if you just stick to the fundamentals, just like us did here. And there's another go behind. That's going to be, I think, a tech fall. Nope, maybe not. Sorry. We lost count. Should be it, right? I think the scoreboard kind of lost control, lost count, but 6 or 7 takedowns, that'll make it a tech fall for S. And that should put the duel out of hand for the Stormhawks. And a great exclamation point there for Jacob S. at 189. We're going to move to 215. I believe this is the varsity debut of Tyler Tito Zhang.
Wildcats at 215 pounds, Tyler Zhang.
So it's Tito time here at 215. In for kind of an injured Sawyer Nemetz at the moment. Tito, I believe, started in 9th grade, maybe 10th grade, and just a great practice room guy. He's a very active, very kind of wild card, free spirit type of kid. And one of the seniors, obviously pretty short for this weight class, but makes up for it with just he's very good balance, very good low center of gravity. And again, he's got some big move ability. But might be a little undersized here at 215. These normal weight classes. And there's the lat drop. Lat drop here for Zhang. That's his move. Talked about the big move ability. He's got 38 seconds to work. There's a pin for Tyler. Tito. It's Tito time. Seniors really leading the way here tonight. Great to see. And we got heavyweight, sophomore Jackson Ketchley. And we'll see who the Stormhawks send out.
And at heavyweight, at number 1, Stormhawks will send out at heavyweight Caleb Rupert, Waconia. At heavyweight, Jackson Ketchley.
Ketchley can start at a year or two. He's a sophomore. And Rupert, the senior. It's gonna. Stormhawks had Prentice Derrick here at this weight class for seemed like forever. Seemed like 6 straight years at varsity, and graduated last year. And so a new wave of heavyweights here. Good hand fight early. So team score you can see on the upper row here of the scoreboard on the right side, 43-17. Your Wildcats lead, and we will have two more duels tonight. Just getting started. A triple header here with this quad. Nice takedown there for Rupert. He's going to get an early lead here, 3-0, 37 seconds to go. Nice spiral ride here for Rupert on the edge. Ketchley working to get up. He's got a good base. Good job here for Ketchley, not getting broken down. Those that have been looking for the JV or girls, that is on mat 3. So again, we'll rotate. We will be wrestling the Eagles of Prairie after this match. take a short little break, and then I'll probably have the coin flip. And likewise, the mat 3 will have the JV matches and girls matches of Waconia versus Eden Prairie. So if you're a JV or girls family fan, etc., mat 3 on the Waconia Wrestling YouTube, and along with Wildcats YouTube. We're streaming to both locations today. So mat 1 and 3 are going to both. I want to shout out as well to our activities department. Thank you to Bucky Muris and Nick Perrin, everybody in the activities office for, again, letting us live stream. We do this for free. We love it. We love these kids, and we hope you guys enjoy it too out there. If you enjoy what we do, give us a like or subscribe, the notification bell, and we also have a link out there to give back to the program if you like. Nothing required. Just if you want to keep supporting kind of what we do as a Waconia Wrestling Club, which as a booster club. These are goes back to things like this and other things like travel, uniforms, etc. Trips to Fargo for the Rumble on the Red, Christmas tournament, you name it. The state tournament covered by our wonderful Waconia Wrestling Club and Booster Club. Guys still battling here. 3-0 lead for Rupert. Trying to get Ketchley's hands to the mat. Now goes for a takedown or a single leg. Good hips. Head hands defense there for Ketchley. Fights off that takedown. See if he can get to his offense. There's a shot attempt for Ketchley. Oh. Ketchley with a high single. Ooh, runs out of time there. Nice shot attempt there. I like that technique for kind of a snatch single there. Ketchley doing a good job of he's clearing that front head position there. I like what he's doing. Oh, kind of popped that elbow there for Rupert. Front head here position for Rupert. Has Ketchley in trouble. Good job of rolling off of his back by Ketchley. Going to be 8-0. That takedown and 2-point near fall. Big crossface here for Rupert. Good effort here by Ketchley. He's really fought off a couple of things. He's done some good things with leg attack defense. After that link single leg. It's big half here by Rupert, but good match here for Ketchley. Wrestled hard, and credit to Rupert getting that pin. Both guys look a little tired, but you know what? Early in the season, could see that later in the year at sections. So that's going to be the end of the match. 43-23, win by the Wildcats.
5 minutes will be Chaska against Minnetonka. At 1, Waconia in Prairie. At 2, Chaska, Minnetonka in 5 minutes.
So we're going to take a small break. We'll get ready for Waconia versus Eden Prairie coming up next.
Prairie Eagles against the Waconia Wildcats. Match number 2 will be Minnetonka Skippers versus Chaska Chanhassen Stormhawks. On match number 1, Waconia being the home team, Prairie being the guests. On match number 2, Chaska will be the home team, and Minnetonka will be the guests. Once again, the scoreboards are on the opposite ends of the match.
You want to join me later? Sure.
Be good.
So it's just that mat?
Yeah, so that one's that's that mat, and it's using that. So this audio is for this one.
Oh, okay.
Test. You hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So we're blessed to have a guest now. You don't have to just listen to my ramblings. We've got sophomore Beckett Marsh on.
Yep.
Welcome. I know you're wanting to be out there, but
For sure.
but I appreciate you've done this a little bit in the past, so I'm glad you're kind of as you recover from your injury, just kind of help out in this respect. So
Yeah.
you've done a little live streaming and podcasting on your own, haven't you?
Yeah. I played with it for a little bit.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it was an Iowa State bent of sorts. Was it not?
Yeah. I did a video about, like just talking about different wrestlers and their kind of journey through to where they are now in college. And at the moment they're in college. I did one on Carr. I did one on Griffith from Stanford. I think I did one more. But yeah, I pretty much just kind of went through when they started in high school and how they became the kind of wrestler they are.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And I think you commentated a little bit with me. I think it was an NYWA team region tournament live stream. That's probably still out there a little bit. So good to have you back. We might have Joe Alger come and join us a little bit, and then the final live stream or final match of the night, we'll have Ryan Furcus joining us. So.
Good lineup.
Yeah. What was your feedback on the last matchup here? Last match we just saw.
Chaska Chan.
Yes.
I thought, domination, right? Looks like we're gonna get.
It was some good wrestling.
Yeah.
That was. I remember 2 years ago, and we didn't wrestle that well compared to that. So, was that in your guys' mind as a team? Like, hey, we want to.
That was
present a little bit better.
Yeah, that was kind of like a conversation. Is that one of those conversations in practice that, the coaches have with you. And it was pretty much like, this is we're 4 weeks in, and this is where, the honeymoon phase is kind of over, and you're kind of settling into a bit of a grind here in the season. And this is where kind of the duels matter the most too, conference, opponents and that kind of stuff. So this isn't, anything new to our guys. They've been, doing this since they've started in the program, 7th grade. They might have wrestled beforehand in elementary school. So it's just kind of, you can't get stagnant and keep learning. You can't get caught up in the grind.
Yeah,
just,
for sure.
One match at a time and just focusing on getting better every day at practice.
For sure. I appreciate that perspective. It's you guys can tell you guys are in a really good shape. And I think it also helps having a couple of tournaments already in the books. Guys, I think almost 8 matches, some of the kids prior to today. So looks like Eden Prairie forfeited their first match, and or are we starting? We're starting at 14.
Yeah, Gary had a forfeit.
Okay. Yes, Gary had a forfeit. So this is Catherman and Hardik Kamal, 11th grader. I think these guys wrestled sections last year.
Okay.
But I think Catherine's been looking pretty good this year. What are your thoughts?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can see the time that, not only him, but other kids on the team too have put in the off season. And I think he's probably the best example on the team. Time pays off, right? Time trying to get better, having a goal in mind and just striving for that goal, I think, shows.
Yep. I can attest to your comments there. He's very locked in right now, as they say.
Yep.
I think that's a term
Very,
that's used a lot.
Very focused, for sure.
He's a very type A kid that's kind of finding his own in this sport. That he's kind of learned the more I work, the more I'm going to get out of it.
Yep.
And so kind of getting almost addicted to that concept.
And you can kind of just see how much time he's put in the off season. You look at the chain wrestling this year compared to previous years. That's just time on the mat when not everyone's looking and watching you and knowing that you're practicing. Just kind of you and maybe two other guys practicing, maybe you and another guy just putting time on the mat.
Right.
And that's where you can kind of see guys jump, especially with chain wrestling. That's the big thing I've noticed out of Will is the continuous wrestling. Always fast-paced, always looking to score the next point, and seems like he's always got the next move in mind.
Yeah.
And that's time on the mat right there.
Kind of what a difference a year makes with, last year at this time, I think he was kind of recovering from a concussion, and so kind of had a slow start. And then I don't think wrestled again until January. And so this year he will be over 10 matches in here early December. So he's dialed in. Hardik Kamal, he's gotten in on his leg a couple of times. Good defense here by Catherine. He's going to keep staying on his feet. What are you thinking of these new singlets?
I like these singlets. They look sweet. I like them in a dual setting. Now, I have maybe a separate opinion when it comes to individual tournaments because I want to be able to go to an individual tournament. Looks like you can get the fall here. Because you go to an individual tournament, if you're maybe, new to, you don't fully know the singlets and whatnot.
It's kind of hard you recognize the purple from a distance away.
Yeah. Because we got other singlets too that are purple and gold. And those are easier to see, but these I think look the best in my opinion. But, also think about the fans too.
Right.
Some of them might not be, our fans will know that it's Waconia.
Sure.
But, to other fans, maybe not so clear. But, yeah, I think for dual setting, and I really like them, actually.
Cool. So Catherine, to your point, kind of went from that takedown to right to Hamal's back.
Yep.
Got the fall there.
And that's something I think our coaching staff is trying to kind of get at us is there's more points to be scored, and it's almost easier to score points on top right away from the takedown. And that's just kind of something that our team is still trying to focus in on and work on is, find find back points right off a shot. That's when it's easiest to start gaining a lead on your opponent.
Yep. So it looks like we got Owen Voss here, 121. Believe we got this is a new look Eden Prairie lineup compared to prior years. Graduated a lot of guys last year. Zatavius Williams, Charlie Veneer. I believe Veneer, I've seen him on the bench kind of helping out. He's at the U of M. Zatavius Williams up north at NDSU. But lots of new faces in this Eden Prairie lineup will be interesting to see And I think new coaching staff as well. So
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, you know, we saw Eden Prairie a couple times last year, and like today, even looking in the weight line, you're like, yeah, I don't recognize most of these faces, but you know, I think I was talking to one of their kids, and it sounds like they have like around 40 guys out, and so their program's kind of been up and down with like numbers and everything like that. So they're probably just trying to recover. Like you said, they lost 2 good seniors last year, so.
Voss is really good on top here. That's his best position.
100%.
And that's why I think it's exciting to have him in the lineup. Just a lot of bonus point potential, pinning potential.
Yep.
And he's looked really good on his feet. Probably more of a counter wrestler on his feet, right?
He definitely has figured out that he's lengthy, right? And I think he's really been taking that under his wing, using his length for sure. And, you know, he's
been around wrestling for all his life.
Yep. He knows what he's doing, that's for sure. Not his first rodeo.
So he's going to take a 7-0 lead here in the second. The wrestler he is wrestling with looks like he's got about a half a head on. Yeah. He's a lengthy guy too.
You don't see much of them builds in wrestling, that's for sure.
Going to be aware of cradles maybe at this matchup here.
If I was Eden Prairie's coach, I'd be worried about the basketball coach getting to this kid.
Yeah.
Looks like he's Owen gets back to his base, tries to sit out. This kid's just holding on to his near side ankle. Kind of just sitting there, not really doing much with it. Owen picks the hand up to his feet. Kid kind of goes to outside. Voss,
nice reversal. He's going for cradle. He's got his own cradle.
Yep. He's already
to that point, right to what you were talking about. Transitioning from that takedown right to back points.
Chain wrestling, right? Because right there, the kid was kind of shocked, like, wow, reversal. And Owen didn't hesitate. He went straight to what he knew, and that was the cradle. And in this case, it got the team to 6.
A lot of times when you get that takedown, cradle is usually there. Maybe a guy kind of like pouts for a second, heads on the mat, and cradle vulnerability there.
Especially in a situation like that where it's not necessarily like the kid's not really expecting it. And, I mean, just takedowns in general, you know, as a wrestler, most kids, when they get taken down, it's not the greatest position in your head. You're not necessarily thinking about getting away. You're like, wow, I just got taken down.
Right.
And so that's where those openings are.
Yep. So we got Ian Olsen here. Ian's looked really good early season. Yep. He's against Elliot Moorhead. Wonder if this is the younger brother. We had a state qualifier a couple of years ago. Max Moorhead looks like he's at 152. That'll be a good matchup for Koosman. And then they've got Westgard at 139. So those are the only kind of names I recognize on the roster.
Yeah, no, that
new look Eagles team here for sure.
Yep.
As we said, 7-1 lead here for Olsen.
Backing the points up quick.
He's going with that dump.
Lots of tricks.
Ian's really hard to. He's kind of a matchup problem with that lefty single leg, isn't he?
Yep.
Moorhead going double unders.
He's easy to lose track of. He's always moving.
Oh, that's a great counter to a double under.
Great tack from, you know, what could have been a defensive position. He found his offense from it. Now he's looking to maybe get back points.
I've really liked how physical Ian has been wrestling.
Yeah. I think that's what kind of sets him apart, I think, from last year even too, is he's really quick. This year, I think his hands have been getting a little heavier in his hand fight, and it's leading to more opening and those sorts of things. So
gets the fall here
at
127. Up to a 24-0 jump here. These first 4 weights.
Yep. It's a good start. Now we got Bo, looks like, and then
And then we had a Jackson Nielsen sighting. I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. And
he,
at 45,
yeah,
he had a
he's
tough matchup, but he's got a lot of potential. We'll maybe
You know,
see if he's it's like
he's excited to be
He
able
loves
to have the
wrestling.
opportunity to wrestle here on the varsity lineup, and for him that took he saw an opening at 45. Ooh, this kid just
let's talk
I
about
don't
Bo
know.
here. Bo looking for his opportunity.
That kid
He got
might
his
have
first
got
got his first opportunity last week, Thursday. Big pin against Maple Grove, and gets another pin here today.
right away.
Gelsius,
I
eighth
don't know.
grader.
Yeah, that's
Eighth grader at this weight class. That's impressive.
100%. And that it's important, for him to be getting this experience and this opportunity to, see, grow. Right. This is where the most growth happens.
Well, I've known Bo since he was really little, and it's fun to see you guys all kind of maturing together, supporting each other. There's get an injury, next man in, and we can go 2-3 deep with at a varsity level here, which is pretty cool to see.
One thing about Bo is just wrestling him, in the room and watching him too, is when he gets on top, he's got this tight waist.
Yeah,
it's probably the
very strong,
very strong, tightest tight waist I probably felt, and I can see it, like STMA tournament and whatnot. He got on top, and kids are not expecting a tight waist, and he just sinks a deep one in, and it's a tight waist he's got going there on top. Looks like
this is Westgard.
Waterfall position. Eden Prairie finds a way to score, takedown.
This is one of their seniors, Westgard. Remember last year he wrestled Ian at 114.
Wow. So
he's ways away from 114 this year. What is that, like 5 weight classes?
Yeah, around there. That's I don't know if that's off-season lifting or just growing.
So Westgard gets Eden Prairie on the board over Gamble. Gamble had a great match last match. I thought he wrestled really smart.
Yes.
That was an important
lot of poise
match in that duel. So hopefully Gamble can bounce back in the last match of the day against Minnetonka. But kudos to credit to Eden Prairie getting on the board here for spin.
We got Keegan here. See if he can get to his underhook. Now that's where a lot of his neutral offense comes from, is just an underhook and being physical with that. Looks like kid gets in on a clean double here, gets his 3. Keegan's already looking to escape. That's also something that we look at in the room is, you get taken down. That's also, you land on your base. That's also the best opportunity to score and get back to your feet.
Right.
It's just always looking to score, really, is a huge part of wrestling. Progressing and chain wrestling. Looks like he's going to get away here. That's good work on bottom. You got to restart, and then within 10 seconds, you already got your 1 point, and now you can go back to your feet and reset here. Looks like a duck under. The Eagles. Rutherford gets another takedown here. Looking to lock up a cradle. He's got it. He's getting his swipes. See if we can fight hands here and maybe break his lock. He breaks that lock now. We just got to find our way to our stomach or our base.
4-point near fall there. Ooh, headlock attempt there for Emerson.
Looks like he's going to try to go to a quad pot here, maybe. Kid went for a cradle, couldn't fully get it. Now he's looking for a half and a wrist.
We're going to go into the second period, 10-1 lead here for Rutherford. Wilson's going down.
Looks like the kid's trying to get his head, and oh, there he goes. He's got the arm bar here, arm bar wrist.
Armbar wrist.
Right
Yep.
here, Keegan's got to post that hand on the mat that he's got the arm bar in on and try to slide away from that. Now he almost looks like he's going for maybe a grippler, but now we're back to our base position here. Just can't give up wrists here. Got to stay disciplined with your hands, and that's a huge thing on bottom. Don't give up wrists. Be disciplined with not getting your wrist too far across your body. Back
There you
neutral
go.
here. There's the underhook.
There's a tie he wants.
Yep.
He's
a
got
lot
head-
of his offensive series comes from this.
He's got head position there.
See if he can capitalize in his ties here. Looks like we're gonna- edge of the mat here. Probably wants to circle up. Good snap. Kind of get your butt to center is kind of the goal here.
Shot attempt there. Oh,
Oh, now he's
Nice.
got that underhook. See if he can. And there goes the mouth guard. Man, that's disgusting. I talked to my orthodontist. I'm like, if I do not want to get braces, I'd rather do Invisalign, just because I do not want to be spitting big blue mouth guards out on the mat and having to just throw it right back in your mouth. That's just awful. Oh,
well, that was a great.
outside step, looking for a
Good
low
shot.
single maybe. It's like he's moving him here. That's where you're going to see your most openings, moving a guy like that. If he can keep doing this, maybe he can look to get another get a takedown here. Looks like Rutherford forward is going to go bottom here.
I think Keegan's been doing a lot of track these last couple of years, right?
Yep.
He's him and his brother.
Yeah, especially Wesley.
Wes, one of the top sprinters on the
Yes.
team, right?
Yep.
I
He's
can't
got a
remember what events does Keegan do. I can't recall. Is he also on the sprints or?
I believe so.
Okay. And tell us about what event are you in?
I
track.
mainly focus on pole vaulting.
You ever gone up against Schmidt from
Yep.
Chaska Chan? I mentioned
Yeah,
him.
We see Chaska almost every other meet, and he starts like his opening height is after everyone's done.
Right. Yeah.
And
He's a 15-foot.
16 foot. He
Yeah.
broke the state record.
Yeah. So he
Last
was
year
a state
state.
champion last year, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think he
And
was
only
runner.
a junior.
I think he was runner up as a sophomore. So
Yep.
I think I'm glad I got that right. Thanks for fact checking me there.
Yeah. No. He's definitely got. I think he actually just committed. I want to say to the University of North Dakota, maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere over there. Maybe South Dakota, one of those schools.
And I know our track coaches like to mine the wrestling rosters for pole vaulters, don't they?
Yep. It's just I think it's more so just you're used to doing rolls and practices and
Core
kind
strength.
of core strength and athleticism. And then also, too, it's just the body awareness.
Yeah.
Being able to, feel your positioning and know, oh, yeah, I did do this wrong, and I can feel that, and I can change that. Looks like his mouth guard came out again, but he's going to restart here on the center.
Yeah, so 11-2 here for Rutherford. See if Keegan can get a takedown here late, would avoid the major, but looks like he's kind of content just to kind of grind out this match.
This is when, you get in that third period, and let's say you're Waconia here, you don't necessarily like giving up the major, but it's better than 5 or 6 points, right?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna
Okay.
go head
Thanks
over
for
the bench.
joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yep. And appreciate it. We'll maybe do a little bit more of this later in the year.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
So that was Beckett Marsh, one of our varsity teammates here joining us. Going to go back support some of the team. So appreciate that. And we're going to be up at 152. So we got Max Moorhead here for the other Moorhead at 152 for the Eagles versus senior Cooper Koosman. Moorhead just a 10th grader. I remember a couple years ago he qualified for state. I believe it was at 133 as a 8th grader. So should be a good matchup here. Koosman with a heavy collar tie. Just working that 2-on-1, that Russian 2-on-1 tie. .55 seconds to go here in the first. Wildcats leading 30-10. Oh, duck under there for Moorhead. Nice counter there for Koosman. Went single leg. Caught it. Koosman's going to have to be aware of that duck under. Moorhead just didn't have Koosman kind of pushing forward enough. Now Moorhead with his own 2-on-1. So scoreless here in now the second period. He's been working up to his feet. Nice job there for Koosman, just methodical. Stayed in good position, got the escape. 1-0. Got an over-under position here for Koosman. Nice clear out there for Moorhead. Koosman in on a leg attack. Good sprawl there by Moorhead. Kind of a quick stalemate call there, but I think that was fortunate for Koosman. I think he was kind of extended there in that position. Good leg attack, good defense, good action there. So 54 seconds to go. There's that duck under again. Koosman catches him. Nice wrestling here by both wrestlers. Excellent scramble. Another attack here for Koosman. He's got to finish a little bit faster. Moorhead's got those heavy hips there. Both these guys are working really hard. Kuzmin on another leg attack. Short time to go. Will he get it? Did not get his right hand around the waist. So 1-0 still the score. Moorhead's going down. Kuzmin, third place finisher last year in sections, lost in the true second match to Gillette from Chaska Chan. Had a heck of a section tournament, especially I think he was bumped up a weight class or so, getting some of the movement in the lighter weights. There's Moorhead. He's out 1-1 now. This match will be decided on their feet here. Good fakes here, good hand fighting, good attacks for both wrestlers. Another leg attack here for Kuzmin. And Moorhead's got kind of the whip over. Oh, they're out of bounds. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was fortunate for Kuzmin. Had the right idea, kind of ran him over, and they were out of bounds. New out of bounds rules, you just need 1 point of contact in of either wrestler. Looked like it was close. But the homer and me will take that call. Now Moorhead in on a leg attack. Good hips by Kuzmin. There's a three. It was off the edge of the screen, but that was a nice takedown. Finally got in on that leg attack. It's a game of inches. Kuzmin was literally inches from giving up his own takedown. Called out of bounds. He gets his own takedown. Foot, just a few inches inbounds on the other side. Kuzmin puts a leg in. Moorhead in good position here. Kuzmin's a little high. Now he's going crossbody. Leg ride. Double boots. 25 to go. Stalemate call. Caution there on Moorhead, kind of just a little fast off the whistle. Kuzmin clinging on, transitions to a single leg position. 12 seconds to go. Can give up a stall if he needs to. He's going to hold on to that ankle. And, oh, yeah, that's probably a good stall. He kind of held on to that ankle. Yep. So the end of the period, end of the match, nice win for Kuzmin on that. The deciding factor was that takedown. But could see that match in sections. So the Wildcats climb now to 33-10. I'm joined by another Wildcat. In a little bit of the injured list, we've got freshman Joe Alger on the mic. How's it going, Joe?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining.
Yep.
And it's a little lonely here to commentate by myself, so I appreciate just taking a little bit of time to talk with us. And we got wrestling here at 152.
We got
Miller versus
Blake Miller and
Did we say who that was?
They don't got they don't have a varsity guy right now at 52. They might be 60. They bumping up.
Maybe. Oop, not that one. So we're gonna say Blake Miller versus to be determined here. We'll get it figured out. But what have you been seeing so far? The first duel and a half here.
We've looked really good on our feet, I'd say. Yeah, really good at setting up our shots. Some tough rides here, nice tilts and all that. I'd like to see us though. I'd like us more look for those pins.
Yeah.
Get those bonus points. See, we've struggled. It's almost like we're not committed to those bars or halves.
I was talking with Marsh. Looked like there's been a heavy emphasis on transitioning from takedowns to turns, which has been working well tonight.
Yeah, it's worked well. Yeah, in the room we've been working on that past couple weeks. Really drilling that into our brains of straight into a tilt or straight into a pin.
And so we're also we're talking about earlier, a little bit of a new look Eden Prairie lineup here.
Yeah.
Some new faces, along with some new faces in our lineup as well.
Yeah. Both very young teams I've seen.
Oh, looks like, is that a tech already? Oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah.
Blake didn't give us a chance to really talk him up a little bit, but Miller, I think 21-6 was that score. The foul scoreboard
hit max
doesn't go to 21, so 21-6 score there for Miller over Eden Prairie Wrestler.
Yep.
So
Looks like we got Reiner and Mac Anderson from EP.
It's fun. It's a fun vibe, fun kind of atmosphere here with the four teams. Lots of people in the gym here watching wrestling.
Yeah.
4 mats in action. It feels like an invite tournament at night, right?
That's what I was thinking when I got here. I was like, wow, a lot of people. And it's a new feel. I mean, it's not like you just wrestling one guy all night. You get multiple matches, multiple opportunities to go out there and do your best.
Right. Talk a little bit about Reiner. What's kind of his strengths, that kind of positions he likes to get to?
I'd say those underhooks. I mean, I see him a lot in the room. I think he feels really comfortable up there. Yep, there he goes. Underhook. Wow.
He's got those lengthy arms that he's kind of learning how to use in that position there.
Yeah.
To go along, he's really good on top, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, really tough rider there. And I mean, it's working well for him too, because in the room past couple weeks also we've been really working those underhooks, because coaches have said they've seen us just burying them and not using them. And so we've really been working on those throw-bys to singles or tosses from there. And we've seen it a lot tonight. I mean, Tito with his belly-to-belly toss.
I knew that was going to happen like 5 seconds before it even happened. I think I said he's a big move guy.
Yeah. That assassin that he hit at STMA too.
I saw an over and under. I'm like, he's going to go lap drop here. Yeah, Tito, I mean, it's a lot of guys stepping up for guys injured.
It's fun watching it.
Yeah.
Fun watching these guys get chances.
And 3-1 going into the second period. This is Mac Anderson, 11th grader, here for the Eagles. Reiner, also the 11th grader. How are what's been the feedback on the new singlets? Guys liking them?
Oh yeah, we love them. Yeah, thank you to Lions Club for those. Those were
shout out Lions Club. Oh,
he's got to
Anderson's
get that wrist off. Oh, there we go. Peterson, come on.
Well, he fought off back points there to his own reversal. 5-1 now. And for those that are looking for the JV girls matches, Waconia, those are on mat 3. So we're got 4 live streams tonight. You know, it's pick your favorite team you want to watch, and maybe go back and forth. You don't have commentators, score keepers on all of them. Maybe in future years we'll shoot a little bit higher, but hopefully people appreciate the free streams. I know the last couple events we've had, they've been, I think, $10 subscription and
I know
crap.
STMA was
So for those that appreciate the stream, give us a like, give us a subscribe on YouTube, and there's also a link in there if you want to donate to Waconia Wrestling Club, the Booster Club part of the program. So Reiner's really an awkward ride here, unconventional, but he's very effective.
Yep, works. Yeah, one thing I've noticed this year is there's not many calls of stalling when we're riding over the hips this year. I saw it in, I think it was Kuz's match. He was riding a little bit over the top, and felt like last year they were calling that right away, like riding over.
I think maybe some refs kind of like to call stalls more than others, so you just got to be aware of that a little bit, right?
Yeah, this guy's quick with the 2 swipe count. Saw that earlier in the duel against Chaska Chan right away. Called those 2 quick swipes.
So Anderson down 4 points. He's going to choose neutral. It's nice with the new scoring rules, the 3-point takedown. You can make up ground.
Yeah,
two takedowns, and if you're down by 4 or 5.
And the 4-point near fall too.
Right.
7. You can get 7-point takedowns now, which that'd put a lot of matches away that are close.
Lots of text. It's almost kind of like almost kind of similar to freestyle.
Like it, really easy to get them those techs.
5 takedowns in freestyle. It's a tech. No score.
Yeah.
Almost 6 or 7 takedowns, depending on when the escapes land. Yeah. It's tech, so pretty close.
When that's even without back points. Now you add in some back points, you can get that down to a couple.
Anderson in on Reiner's legs. Reiner is really comfortable scrambling here.
Yeah.
That's going to be a takedown for
really
him.
Really lengthy. 8-1 Reiner here. 3rd period.
I don't know if he's going to be. He's got the near wrist. Could almost be looking for a hammerlock, maybe.
Yeah. I think that's what he's trying to do there, trying to roll it out. Right there, he could just catch that and go butcher. Guy's really turning right in. Looks like he's going to sink into a bar here. Oh, let it go.
I don't know if you knew this. I mentioned in the last duel, kind of like to tell a little bit about each kid. Mason's very big in kind of training horses, and I think he buys and sells them as well. So.
Yep.
That's going to be the end of the match. 8-1 victory. Mason Reiner here over Mac Anderson out of Eden Prairie. We're going to have, I think, Jesse Coleman here maybe. The
senior from Eden Prairie. Against Jacob S., sophomore out of Waconia. Jacob's really impressed me this year. He's kind of moved. He used to be he'd just clamp on the kids. He's kind of moved in that flow state, moving guys. It's looked really good out of him recently.
I hope I'm not overstating. I think we're only beginning to touch the potential of Jacob S.
No, yeah.
S gets the forfeit there, especially when he starts opening up more.
Yeah. When he's only just going to get stronger. I mean, only a sophomore, and he's already holding.
We could see him at heavyweight 2 years. I believe that.
Well, yeah. I mean, even in the weight room, he's moving a lot of weight there. He's got super close to a lot of the records in the weight room as a sophomore. And that's just, I mean, he's on pace to break them, and
Crazy.
insane.
So we got Tito Zong versus John Sheedy.
Senior from EP and senior from Waconia.
Do you think Sheedy watched the first match? Do you think he's going to be wise on some of Tito's better positions here?
I don't know if he watched it. If he did, he definitely would be wise to stay away from those underhooks. But even once, if Tito gets a guy down in that front head, he's looking assassin right there. Almost had it twice in STMA. He got it once, didn't get it the second time, but there you go. Nice shot, Tito.
I like how he's trying to set that up.
Yeah, lots of fakes.
Pawn the head,
Yeah.
level change, pulling. Both Tito and Jacob S. kind of been waiting in the wings behind a couple of pretty good guys at their weight these last few years.
Just starting to crack the lineup.
Yep.
And number 2, accepted the heavy. The
Looks like the first period on 0-0.
Yep.
Tito like to go down.
Good
Job
job.
by Tito. Likes
Isn't that-
that quad pod there.
Yeah, real good fundamentals. Just
Yeah,
real methodical, stayed with it. Stayed in good position.
great job working off that first chop when he got up in that quad pod. Works right into the next one.
See if you can find an underhook here.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to punch in there on that right side.
Sheedy's got an underhook on his side.
Yeah,
I think Tito likes that side underhook.
yeah. Little mismatch and hand did miss, it looks like. This guy looks like he's going to be a lefty. Leads that right leg.
Tito's still moving well here.
Yeah.
End of the second period.
EP will go down in the third period. Hard ride by Tito here.
It didn't look like he was interested.
No,
Wants to keep.
he wants to go back on the feet. He's got this kid reaching. I mean, really heavy on the head on those snaps.
The motion and the work on the head's going to pay off here if he keeps at it.
Yeah. Got to clear those ties. Doesn't want to be outside there. But it doesn't look like this kid wants to do anything on those ties. I mean, he's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah. Do you think he's looking for a reattack?
Yeah, I think he's looking. Yeah, right there. I think he's looking there and trying to bury that.
There's the underhook.
Oh. Yeah, Tito can use this right here.
And he can kind of walk him out. And
oh, he's got to have more pressure from that kid. That's what he's trying to find there.
He always wants to go big, but just kind of a throw by.
Yeah.
To even a single works.
Looks like
too.
he tried it right off the bat, but didn't get it. You just got to commit to that more. Almost bait him into it. Force the pressure over. Throw it by.
You're going to slide by. Oh,
Yeah.
There's a shot. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
There it
Yep.
is.
Yep. Yep.
There it
Yep. Yep.
is.
Yes.
Yep.
Good. Smart wrestling there.
With 15 seconds left, Tito throws it.
Because that's the defense to double unders. You go headlock.
Yeah.
He just kind of it became almost like a slide by to it.
Just kind of sat
Good.
into it.
Good smart match there for Tito.
Yeah. He's doing great today. 2-0. 2 win, 1 pin, 1 decision.
And looked like he had energy to spare there at the
Yeah.
end.
Looked
That's
like
great to see.
Great conditioning. Looks like we got Carter Oliver, 10th grader from EP, and Jackson Keekley from.
How do we, is that how we pronounce his name?
I
is
think
it Keekley or
I-
Ketchley? I'll have to ask him.
Yeah, I'd ask him. Believe he's a sophomore.
Yes. He's up against a pretty aggressive
Yeah, this
Carter
guy.
Oliver.
I was watching this guy in his match against the Minnetonka guy. He gassed out really quickly. I think the Minnetonka guy came back and beat him. But it'll be a tough one here. Real physical. Oh, Jackson in on a shot here. See if he can keep his feet in.
Ooh, I like that. That bodes well.
Yep.
He was in on a leg attack last match. Kind of ran out of time in
Yeah.
the second period. We had our fabulous camera lady running for her life. Do you know her, Joe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I hear she's nice.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to drop to that
Yep.
one circle.
Oh, so- Yeah. There. Pop your head out. Drive across.
go.
There you go, Keekley.
Well, I think he'll
Going to
get
the
this pin.
headlock.
Yeah. Nice job, Jackson.
Way to end the duel.
Great duel for the Wildcats. Looks like it'll end 50-10.
56 to 10.
56.
Yep.
They did that at 6. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take another 5-minute break here. When we come back, it'll be match number 1, Waconia versus Minnetonka. Match number 1 will be Waconia Minnetonka. Match number 2 will be Chaska and Prairie. Come back in 5 minutes.
So we'll take a quick break and come right back for the final event of the evening, final duel, Waconia versus Minnetonka coming up next.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks to Joe Alger, one of our freshman varsity team members, joining us, along with sophomore Beckett Marsh as well. And for this next duel, we should have another guest commentator. We're going to have, hopefully, if I can find him, Ryan Furcus out of Minnetonka coming. Help bring us home on the final duel of the evening, Waconia versus Minnetonka, coming up. Okay, we are back here with the final duel of the evening. Waconia Wildcats versus the Minnetonka Skippers.
At 114 pounds on mat number 2, the Prairie Eagles sent up the boss locally. 114 pounds, Chaska stands out Caleb Fewer.
And I think the first matchup will be Kirkpatrick versus Breitling.
At mat number 1 at 107 pounds, the time skipper sent out Evan Whitley. At 107 pounds from the Waconia Wildcats, Gary Kirkpatrick.
All right, Breitling out of Tonka and Kirkpatrick here for Waconia. 107. Final duel of the evening. Nice single leg here for Kirkpatrick. Gets the first points on the board. Patrick has looked good tonight at a major decision versus Muse out of Chaska Chan, and then got the forfeit. But he's looked good this year, really, in early competition. Nice Rick Granby roll there by Breitling. 3-1. He's trying to dump. Does a nice dump there on Kirkpatrick. Takes the lead now 4-3. And an escape there for Kirkpatrick. He's going to be aware of that position. Another shot. Nice sprawl there by Breitling. Breitling, a freshman. Kirkpatrick, a sophomore.
At 121 pounds on mat number 2, the Prairie Eagles sent out Ambrose Young.
Nice shuck there for Breitling. And he's now 7-4 lead. Working to now an armbar. And Breitling gets the right out at the end of the period. We have some blood, I believe, on Kirkpatrick. We're at the final edge of our live stream tonight. Want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, live stream event sponsor, which is Victoria Automotive Repair in Victoria. Please go and check them out for brakes, diagnostics, tire suspension. Thank you to our partners at Victoria Automotive Repair. So second period here, Kirkpatrick's going down. Patrick to his feet. Nice return there by Breitling. Really responded after that early takedown. But Patrick moving well on bottom. Cradle here, though, for Breitling. There's a pin for Breitling at 107. So getting the skippers off to a fast start here. Forfeit there for Catherman at 114. And we will go to 121. Team score now even, 6-6.
At 121 pounds, receiving the forfeit for Waconia Wildcats, Owen Voss.
So Owen Voss will catch the forfeit at 21. And we'll move up to 127. And I do have now a guest. Didn't know if the guest would appear. He's very passionate about doing a variety of roles. We're going to add this to your list today. We got Ryan Furcus.
Hello,
How are
Mr.
you?
Catherman. I'm good. How about yourself?
Good.
Sorry, I had to do a little coaching.
Yeah, I know. You have many tasks, responsibilities, and so it's hard to say no to
Yeah, no,
some coaching.
totally understand.
But how's the evening been going so far?
Good.
Think of the environment here. It's kind of fun to have a quad duel this time of year. A lot of people here close by. So
Yeah, beginning of the season, it's kind of fun when we do quads or tries. Kids get to get in a bunch of wrestling in.
yep. And the whole squad can participate, especially like today. It looks like every team has a lot of depth, a lot of kids that are out. So we want to get them matches. So we've got we're at 27. Had a couple of forfeits here. We got Ian Olson for the Wildcats, and how do you pronounce
Keaton Place.
Oh, this is Keaton Place. Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna try to pronounce the 21 pounder that I couldn't. But
Oh, Damian Droz.
yeah, Droz.
Yeah,
Got it.
he's
Not wrestling.
no. We got a young team, and we're fighting a little injury bug right now.
Yeah,
So that's why
understandable.
why we got a couple. Had to give you a couple forfeits, unfortunately. Plus, yeah.
Also with the cradle here, and gets the win there at 27. Now, last time we talked in this respect, we were at team sections or individual sections, section finals at your place
Oh yeah.
at Tonka. So that was a lot of fun.
Yep. Well,
Um,
and then this year they're back here in Waconia.
That's right. That's right.
So-
we've got team. It's been, I can't remember the last time we had team in Waconia. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
February 13th. Mark your calendars.
Yep. And I mean the good thing
Got
is
some work to do to catch up with those Sabres,
Yeah.
those
I mean,
AVKers. But,
yeah.
these kids are working hard. So
So it looks like we're gonna have Carson Kim here for Minnetonka.
And this is Bo Gelshus filling in at 133. We had normal starter here, Beckett Marsh. He joined us earlier. He's been fighting some injuries. So
Yeah.
from the that first match at or maybe the second or third match up at your Tonka Turkey Tussle a few weeks back.
Yeah. Kim here, just an 8th grader, brought him, middle school was getting a little too easy for him, so I had to challenge him a little bit and say, "Hey, buddy, I think you're ready to come up." So we're going to be seeing him for the next couple years. You know.
Yeah, I remember his name from the youth days. So.
Yep.
And this is Gelshus. This is also an 8th grader for the Wildcats. It's not the easiest weight class to try varsity at 8th grade, but these two are both doing a good job for their teams. There's another win for Gelshus. He wrestled last week at Maple Grove, got a win earlier. So 3 wins here early in the season for Gelshus. Oh, he's ecstatic. We're going to move up to 139. And probably Sandberg.
We'll
see. Comes out.
Looks like it's might be Austin.
133 pounds. And number 2, Chaska.
Oh. Is it going to be Austin Her? Or is he going to... Maybe we might be forfeiting this one. I don't even... yeah, Sandberg's doesn't even have... yeah. Sandberg's sitting over on the bench. I think he's another one of our little injury bug guys.
And 145 pounds, Minnetonka skipper sent out Austin Pino. And 145 pounds, Waconia sent out Jackson.
This would be Jackson Nielsen. The Waconia lineup this year is kind of a mixture of a couple of juniors, a handful of small, maybe 3 or 4 seniors, and then the rest are all sophomores, freshmen. This is one of the freshmen, up and comers, Jackson Nielsen.
Yeah, Austin Her wrestled in our Tonka Wave program and then stepped away from wrestling, and he was gone for
a couple years,
4 years, 5 years, and ended up wanting to come back out and wrestle, and here he is.
Yeah. He almost had a
little pseudo spladle.
Yeah, spladle-ish there. Nielsen comes up with a scramble there on top. This is Nielsen's first ever varsity matches tonight. He wrestled Chaska Chan, got pinned by Kroll, and then Hammerson wrestled last match against EP.
Yeah, we're kind of like you. We got some seniors, but we at our lower weights we do have a lot of younger kids too. So
it's like there's a lot of kids out though, which is good.
Yeah, we do have a lot out. We had 3 girls in the high school, and one of them stopped. But we do have 5 of them in the middle school right now.
Okay.
2 are 6th graders, and the other 3 are 1 7th grader and 2 8th graders. So,
got it.
Hopefully the 7th and the 8th graders
stay with
and want to come wrestle at the high school.
$15 seconds to go.
Waconia's up in the duel 30-6.
Oh, that was a nice setup.
Little towel tapper. Is that
that's one of the DeBoers. They're a 7th grader.
Was he the one that was with his mom at the Christmas tournament? Was it last year or 2 years ago?
No.
Okay.
No, it's been a few years since he's come out for wrestling, so it's good. He's one of our. We have a lot of 7th and 8th graders, but a lot of them are new.
All right.
So nice escape there. 4-1 now. Nielsen's a big time, big time football and lacrosse player. He's had some, I think, lacrosse tournaments down and out of town these first week or two. And
so is this his first action of the season then?
Yes.
Nice.
He wrestled in our freestyle Greco program this year. Really loved it. I think it's probably among the kind of turning points for him, kind of really buying in on wrestling.
Yeah.
And after a couple years doing kind of some of the JV tournaments or some of the middle school events. So
Yeah,
varsity's a little bit of a different animal, but he's very strong.
Well, but that freestyle and Greco,
Yeah.
your hip movement, right?
Yes.
Just being a little bit more aware of your body. Austin in on a nice single, right? Outside single. Let's see if he finishes it. Looking for that half. Oh, there's back points. Didn't get down very quick.
We might have this good fight here by Nielsen. He's
Wow.
trying to roll
Nielsen,
over. Wow.
nice job. Oh, looks like he's blood time, huh? Ooh. Wow, what a nice job, Nielsen, getting off his back.
That was tight.
Ooh.
Got lots of blood time tonight.
Low on iron.
I don't know. Got to cauterize our nostrils more or something.
Low, loud and swaying, low on iron.
Is that the antidote, iron?
Yeah.
Take some
When he's losing
iron
all that weight
supplements?
to
Sure.
get down to Shoot's weight, and
Got it.
he's bleeding when he goes to nose starts bleeding when he goes to do the arm wrestling with the guy in the hotel, and he goes, "Oh, I'm low on iron," and he goes,
You're not talking about over the top, are you?
No. When Loudon Swain, when he's training,
Oh, okay.
and he goes to arm
You said
wrestle.
arm
the
wrestling.
cook.
I went to the only arm wrestling movie I know, Over the Top.
Oh. Ooh, hair in here on a cradle. Looking to.
Can Nielsen get out of another tough hold like this? Oh,
Ooh. Did a nice job fighting.
yeah.
That would have been impressive if he would have got out of two holds like that. Hare is one of our rising field goal kickers, too, for the football team. So,
At 160, Prairie sends out Maxwell Moorhead at 160 pounds. Chaska taking on Stormbox Trevor Alou.
Who is this?
this is going to be, I only know as Joaquin.
Okay.
Well, that's his last name.
This is Cooper Koosman here for the Cats. He's had some tough grinders tonight. Just had a tough one versus Moorhead that he ended up edging out 4-1 last match. So he's going for, he had a half.
Yeah, this is Jackson Joaquin. 11th grader, came out brand new last year. And cool thing is he got his freshman brother to come out for wrestling this year. He wrestles JV at 127. And he's a running back for the freshman team.
Nice.
So
good cross training as a running back.
You bet.
A couple of good running backs come through this wrestling program.
Yep. Especially over here in Waconia.
Yep. Tonka had a pretty good football season.
Yeah, we did. We came up a little short. We got in our semifinals. We lost 3 people to knee injuries in our last game. So we had 7 kids total go out with knee injuries this year.
Wow,
so
that's crazy.
Yeah, but we got a bunch of good kids coming up in the pipeline too. So it should be pretty good.
I haven't talked to you yet, but I know I had talked with Sanders about maybe having an event the day after your Tonka Turkey Test. We'll have it be a Min USA Open. I think it'd be a lot of fun. The mats are still up, assuming there's not like a basketball or something the next day.
It kind of would depend though if we get all the mats from Waconia.
Was there only a partial?
Did you hear about that?
I did not.
Oh my good. So I don't know what mat it was, but one of the ones over there. We had every section of mat for the Waconia mat except one of the middle parts.
Oh no!
So
So you didn't have like the referee circle or the lines.
no, so good thing.
Did somebody come back or just like, oh no, you're gonna have to
Well,
deal
no.
without it?
So good thing our coach also teaches mathematics, because Coach Fry, we ended up getting some string and stuff and going to the center of the mat and making circles.
Made your own circle.
Made our own circles with our black mat, one of our
Okay.
edge mats. So here
Okay.
we got your nice, beautiful purple Wildcat
With a black streak.
with a black streak going right down the middle. But I do have to say, I know I got a picture somewhere. It looked pretty darn good.
Can't
like-
guarantee we'll get this on the live stream. This is great radio here though.
But it was funny because afterwards I took picture quiet and published a bunch of pictures quiet before the storm, and it was very, very cool to actually see.
You made lemonade out of lemons. That is cool. Little contrast.
We had to improvise, right? Actually, Coach Fry and we kind of agreed. We didn't really want the Wildcat logo to be in the center of the mat.
Yeah.
But I mean, literally, we did the circles for the outside, the inside. Had a piece of cardboard and cut everything for.
That's problem solving 101 there.
Yeah, and a black stripe down the middle of your mat didn't look too bad.
Koosman's been piling up some points here as we go through the mat drama from the Tonka Turkey Tussle here. He is up 16-4, 20. We're still in the first period, just 20 seconds left. He's been working this leg ride quite well this year so far. It's going to get
That should be it right
4
there.
points.
Tech fall.
So good night here for Koosman, debuting his home senior campaign. A good fight there by Joaquin. You guys coach the heck out of these guys that are first, second year wrestlers, I have to say.
Yeah. Here comes one of our young guns, one of our future running backs here for Minnetonka, AJ Jory.
Yep. Jory.
You're a little familiar with him. You helped him at NYWA State last year.
Might have coached him a time or two.
Yeah. He's got a beautiful blast double if he can hit it.
Miller's a double leg guy too, so maybe they collide. See who's got the better double leg here. Oh, what happened?
Something with the clock.
Or did looks like Fry wants to. I don't know. Did not. We're at the wrong weight. Are they gonna bump? But if you kind of start wrestling,
We kind of got to. Oh.
okay.
Oh man.
Let him wrestle, Ryan.
Oh, now he's gonna go out.
Or did he just go out the wrong way?
Yeah, they were supposed to do a.
Whatever it counts is whatever is presented, right?
Yeah,
so if
but
someone goes out the wrong
theoretically,
way,
they should have finished it. I think Coach Hack, he's an awful nice coach, and probably thought, yeah, you know what?
Yep. We're friendly, right?
Yeah. Rayner's kind of grown a little bit here.
Yeah.
He wasn't that big last year.
No.
Holy man,
he's-
I didn't even recognize
He's a
him.
tall drink of water.
Well, here we go.
So Reiner is not a double leg guy. So again, contrasting style. He's kind of a slow the match down,
Yeah, we've been
slide bys and go behinds, scrambles.
Back up.
What's AJ been working on? Perfecting the double leg.
Yeah, his blast double. We're trying to get him to, be able to work on some wrist control, work on, just kind of controlling, in the neutral position, getting wrist control. He's not really a wrestler to tie up.
Yeah.
He doesn't. We don't want him to tie up. That's not his forte.
Kind of like fakes and motion from space.
Correct. Yep. Looking for those angles.
Hopefully he's okay. I think Reiner's
his shoe
foot might have
caught him in the back of the head.
Clipped him when they
caught him in the back of the head.
He's okay. Find the trainer. Get our first Jeff Crest sighting of the match.
Yeah, it looked like it was like the tip of his shoe got caught on the back of his head. It looked like.
So this would be head neck. Is this head neck time versus injury time?
I didn't really. Official really didn't
specify, huh?
Specify. I mean, he didn't.
Is head neck time unlimited, or is it like 5-10 minutes? I think it's different.
I think there's two different versions, right? You can get an injury time, or it's the head time, where I think you do get a longer time.
On mat number 2. Prairie with 172 pounds sitting on the mat. Anderson, 172 pounds for Chaska standing in the store box. Josh
Carter watching from Augustana.
I don't know. I haven't checked in. He's on his way back tonight.
So then he better not be.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Mr. Carter Catherine, if you are watching, do not be watching. You should be driving.
Yep.
You can always watch it back and get here.
Yeah, my wife and daughter are Lily. They're both going to come, and Lily's got a big math test, so my wife's helping her study for that. So it's
you guys have your priorities right.
Well,
a lot of wrestling we can watch later in the year.
She's going to start taking some forensic science classes next semester.
Like CSI?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So, we got to get the math stuff down.
I want to take one of those classes.
Wouldn't it be fun?
I don't know when I'll find time for it, but
yeah. Well, between this, your Min USA job, how do you even find time now?
Shift change. I have some help from folks helping with
like your wonderful wife.
The media department has been carried more by one other side of the family. This lovely photographer sitting in front of us.
Yep.
Shout out to Kelly Catherine on all the graphics and pictures and other things around that are extremely important. So
we're gonna be. I got a new. So we're wrestling tonight, right? JV and our varsity girls are wrestling tomorrow in Maple Grove at a tournament. And then on Saturday, we're going to Chaska Chan for their invite.
Okay, yes.
And so I kind of do the the posters and stuff for Minnetonka. And you're gonna have to kind of keep an eye out for Fridays, or I'm putting this out on Friday. Not done yet, but our coach Patrick McKee is making a guest appearance. In our poster. And normally I don't try not to put the coaches in there, but he dared me to do it, and I'm doing it. So
next time, send me these graphics so we can show the audience what we're looking at.
Oh, there we go.
That's a nice Malibu boat that he's riding in there.
Yeah, and it's got the Tonka colors.
Like a big wakeboard tower.
Yeah, and then our managers are like 10 feet in the air on a tube. So
okay, we're gonna resume action here. Mason Reiner versus AJ Jory here at 172.
Jory has been doing a nice job level changing. Just got to get control of those wrists and look for that angle.
That was kind of an ankle snag there by Reiner.
Yep. Ooh, nice tilt by Reiner here.
Oh.
Jory's got to get off his back. Got to keep his head up. Oop. Rainer's arm, her hand kind of came up a little bit towards the neck, so referee ended up stopping it.
And on mat number 2 at heavyweight.
So AJ Jory at the end of the season was actually on the varsity football team, like playing in.
I was going to ask
on varsity.
Yeah,
He's on
that's pretty good.
kickoffs
That's
kick returns.
That's pretty tough to do at a school like Tonka.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think we had just over 100 kids on our varsity roster at the end of the season.
wow, that is
So-
crazy. But the end of the period occurred prior to that. I didn't know if it was close to be a pin, but Jordan did a nice job of getting to the next period here.
Yep.
Live to fight another day, right?
Yep.
Short
15-1 with Rainer in control right now. This will be a good match for AJ though. Just kind of learning, what
Yeah,
controlling those wrists, what that can do for him.
right.
And then looking for those angles. Rainer did a nice job. That ankle pick was there, and he captured it and did a very nice job.
Good wrestling there tonight by Reiner.
One of these days I'll get your Waconia Wildcats kids' last names all
no
correct.
worries.
Accepting the forfeit at 189 pounds on mat number 1 for Prairie Wildcats, Jacob S.
S. I was thinking we'd see Caden Sanders at one of these weights.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He is sitting over there on the end of the bench.
This is Brolsma.
Yep, Zion.
This is Tito Zhang.
Zion used to play football for Minnetonka and decided last year after wrestling that he was going to just kind of concentrate on wrestling a little bit. And he's been working with McKee.
Good.
And he's gotten a lot better. He's got some things to improve on.
Tell he's got an athletic build. Was he like a D lineman or something?
Yep.
Or
Yeah, he was.
Oh, Tito likes those upper body positions.
Yeah.
Can't tell.
Yeah, he's a kind of a shoe aficionado too. He's got like 3 different colors of these exact same shoes right here. He's got a pink color, this purple color.
Yep. Maybe send him the way to MN Funk Bros. See if they can help him. Although he might have the same shoe size. Doesn't look like.
No, I was gonna say those do not look.
Looks like he's a size 12 or 13.
13, I think, is what he is.
Only about 5 shoe sizes away.
Yep.
Well, I like about what Tito is. He kind of knows his style. He stays with it. Doesn't do anything that's not really within his, things that are gonna benefit his body type.
Mm-hmm. It looks like he's trying to set Brosma up here.
Yeah.
Kind of giving it some pressure and then.
Oh. Nice job by Brolsma there. John kind of.
Right
off a
right
little
when the
bit.
time went out too.
Oh. That suits the right out too.
I don't even. I think this might be the last match of the duel because I don't think our heavyweight's not here. So what do you guys have a tournament coming up this weekend then?
Yeah, we do a dual tournament over in Prairie Lake.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Ron Edward duels, I think is
Okay.
what they're called. That's all.
Nice. A lot of teams.
Yeah, I think there's 6 teams total. So I think we'll wrestle at least 3 duels, maybe 4. Farmington, Owatonna, Scott West, Prairie Lake. They're all there. I don't think we'll wrestle, and then St. Thomas Academy. I don't think we're going to wrestle St. Thomas Academy or Scott West. But
Okay.
at least what the schedule I saw. So it's a nice little kind of dual tournament early in the year. Get more matches under your belt. Probably be the last prep prior to the Christmas tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
And I think the girls will be at the Athena invite because I think it's this weekend.
Okay.
If not next weekend.
Yeah, it'll be fun. We got some good kids coming up the pipeline in the middle school right now. Just they're all 6th graders, so it's it'll be interesting. 2 of our better kids just barely break the 78-pound mark, so as 6th graders. Oh! I think we're going to see somebody get thrown before the end here.
So that is not what I would advise for Tito, but he wasn't quite getting anywhere with the upper body ties. So
7-0 in favor of Brosma going in 3rd period, but anything can happen. Tito likes going upper body.
Tito has been wrestling up tonight. He is normally a 189 pounder. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's been stepping up.
And Zion's had a good match here so far. Just got to be careful not to get caught in something. Tito looks like he's got a little something sneaky. I think he's going to try to hit him with. Or maybe it won't be sneaky and it'll just be something like something big right off the bat. Ooh, blast double attempt by Tito.
There's a
Wow.
blast double.
Wasn't expecting that. Maybe that was a little hidden gem.
Ooh. Oh. This is when you're looking at what's your fitness level. It's at last minute of the 3rd period.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we had a middle school match the other night, and one of our kids, was trying to get out, right? He kind of broke the wrist and kind of tried to run away a little bit. And the first time I've ever seen a referee call fleeing in a middle school match. And it was funny because he called fleeing, but he wouldn't call the clasping.
Interesting.
Yeah. The Wyzetta coach and I were laughing at each other.
Yeah, the flings are really, it's now one of the 3 choices the refs have when you go out of bounds, but I haven't seen it. I've seen it probably called a handful of times since they instituted the rule.
Yep. Oh, looks Brosma's just got to be careful here. Yeah, it's funny. I think I'm going to do a TikTok video with the kids on the wrestling team about have a little microphone and say, what's the one rule you would change,
Right.
with wrestling, just, with high school wrestling matches, see what they say. I bet you a bunch of them would say that they don't want to wear headgear anymore.
Yeah. I think that's very accurate. So it looks like you said catch.
Yeah.
So Brolsma over Jean ended up 7-0. And Jackson Keckley will get his second win of the night via forfeit, and that's going to be 58-15 final score. Wildcats over the Skippers.
You guys are gonna. Looks like you got a good little team.
They do. They're kind of young and up and comers, and mixed with some upperclassmen. So who knows?
Yep.
I like the trajectory, and they're a hardworking group. And they love wrestling. So
perfect.
Thank you, Ryan.
Hey, thank you. Nice seeing you as always.
Help fill the void after a handful of hours here. It's nice to have a little back and forth. And appreciate everyone joining us tonight. The Mat 3 still has some of the Waconia and Minnetonka JV matches going on, so you can tune into that, along with Mat 2 and 4 are also still active. So appreciate everybody tuning in. Many thanks to our sponsor, Victoria Automotive Repair. Thank you for your support today. And we will see y'all on Saturday at the Prairie Lake Ron Edward Duels. We'll be live streaming. I believe it begins at 9 a.m. So see you then.
Thanks, Jeff. Roll
Thank you.
Skips.
So we're back. We're going to have just a couple of JV matches happening here to take us home tonight. So we'll let that run. JV matches up now. See ya.
My Aunt Ruthie says great job.
Okay.
She sings so much better than Maple Girl.
Yeah. Don't buy that live stream ever again, right?
Yeah, thank you.
stand up, bro.